I'm going to be a superhero today, said Thomas. Watch this. This should be good, said Gordon. Thomas got onto the turntable. Wow! He's turned into Batman. My turn, said Percy. Yes, I'm Robin, said Percy. Yes, you are, said Thomas. But you're also very small. Percy, you've shrunk and you don't fit on the track. Thomas looked amazing as Batman. So much detail. I'm off now, said Thomas. Sorry you can't come, Percy. And off he went. He stopped. I know what I can do. And he went back to Percy. Hop in, Percy. We really are Batman and Robin now, said Percy. This is fun, said Thomas. They didn't see the real Batman and Robin tied up. Did you just see the penguin? Shall we catch him, said Thomas. I have a plan. Do you think this will work? Said Percy. Yes, this is the best way to catch penguins. Fish? Get ready, Percy, said Thomas. It worked. The penguin came up to the fish, and just as he was going to take some, Percy knocked him to the ground. Tie him up, said Thomas. This really is fun, said Percy. Did you just see the Riddler? Said Thomas to Percy. I've got another plan. With Percy hiding, Thomas was on the track by a large pile of paint pots. The Riddler was curious. What are these? I've got a riddle for you, said Thomas. What's red and yellow but used to be green? I'm supposed to ask the riddles, said the Riddler, but I don't know. Me! Shouted Percy, jumping out at the Riddler. Good one, Percy, said Thomas. Tie him up. Hee hee, said Percy. I used to be green, but now I'm red and yellow like Robin. They carried on. That was the Joker. Another plan, Percy. Come and get me, Joker, said Thomas. Batman, at last. You look a little different though. No, it's me, said Thomas. The Joker went to grab Thomas and Percy jumped on him from behind. They tied him up too and carried on their journey. They stopped. That's the real Batman and Robin, said Thomas. They're tied up. Go and rescue them, Percy. Oh, thank you, said Batman and Robin. Now we can go and catch the villains. Oh, it's all right. We've done it already, said Percy. You should join us, said Batman. Wake up, Thomas! Wake up, Thomas! It had all been a dream.
It was a very special day for Gordon and Spencer. They were both due to pull some very important coaches. They stopped for a quick chat. Are you as excited as I am? Asked Gordon. Oh, I think I'm more excited, replied Spencer. We've got to make sure that we stay clean today, said Gordon. Well, it's almost time to pull the coaches. I think we'll be fine, replied Spencer. How he regretted saying that. Oh no, it's Tom Moss. And he's pulling what looks to be an engine. But it wasn't an engine. He reversed up to Spencer and sprayed him with mud. Oh, that's disgusting, he cried. Tom did the same thing to Gordon. Oh no, we can't pull the coaches looking like this, he cried. Quick, get Tom, cried Spencer. So Gordon chased. But as he got close, Tom sprayed him again. Ugh. So Tom made it back to his tunnel. So Spencer and Gordon had to pull the very important coaches covered in mud. It was very embarrassing. So later that day, they told their story to James and Thomas. Oh, that's awful, cried James. Tom needs stopping, said Gordon. We need to come up with a plan, added Thomas. I've got an idea, said Spencer, and he told the others. That evening, Thomas and James were pretending to sleep, and they'd put some paint cans right beside them. Out came Tom. He looked for someone to prank, and saw the paint and two sleeping trains. So he painted them. He painted Thomas green and James yellow and black, like a bee. Boo! They cried. Tom ran. He won't get very far, said James. Spencer blocked Tom's path. And so did Gordon. Until he was completely trapped. Yes, we've got him, cried Thomas. But Tom hadn't given up. He barged James out of the way. Spencer, get him, yelled Thomas. So Spencer chased him. James was shoved out of the way, but before Tom could escape, Spencer derailed him. Yes, he's not going anywhere now, cried James. Sir Topham Hatt arrived. Tom, you've caused nothing but trouble. I'm afraid we're going to have to take you to the scrap yard. Oh dear, it looks like Tom is doomed. Will he escape? Find out soon.
It was a cold, cold day just before Christmas, and it had started snowing. Thomas and Percy were hard at work. Thomas and Percy, said Sir Topham Hatt, our engineers have been busy building a new track for you. All we need now is a lot of snow, and I think we will tonight, so you can use the track tomorrow. Thomas, you'll need these 3 trucks though. Thomas coupled up to the trucks as Percy moved out of the way. The next morning, Thomas woke up on the new track. Overnight, he'd been moved and had his paintwork changed, and it had really snowed hard. This track is great, said Percy, who was already using the new track. Thomas was surrounded by candy canes. He started. As he went through the first building, Santa in his sleigh dropped down. Do you want a lift? Shouted Thomas, and Santa got into one of the trucks. Thomas continued. At the next building, a barrel rolled down the chute and into the back truck. Oh, I have deliveries to make as well, said Thomas. He continued through a tunnel and arrived at the school where the children had made presents for the elderly folk of the town, and he put them in his truck to deliver later. I think Thomas will be back nearer Christmas with presents for the children. Thomas continued on his journey, going up and down all the slopes and back through the buildings.
My favorite time of year. Season's greetings. Special delivery. I have to deliver these presents to the children.
Thomas and Percy had a wonderful time on the new track, which is actually the Thomas and Friends Trackmaster Holiday Cargo Delivery Set. The set is large and is designed to go completely around the base of the Christmas tree. Its white track gives a snowy appearance on any surface. Thomas says seasonal phrases and tunes on his journey. There are 3 stop and goes for the 3 buildings, allowing time to put Santa's sleigh into one of Thomas's trucks. It also allows time for the barrel to roll down. Then at the school you can collect and deliver presents. A great Christmas holiday playset. Good morning, Tom Moss the Prank Engine. I see you've been helping out at the zoo. It doesn't sound like you, but well done if you have. He left. Shortly afterwards, Thomas arrived with Annie and Clarabelle. It was a lovely day, and Thomas had brought a lot of visitors to the zoo in his carriages. Then there was trouble. A tiger appeared by Thomas. "Quick, everyone get in Annie and Clarabelle," he shouted, and they did. Thomas looked at the tiger enclosure. There was a fence missing, and the tigers were walking out. Thomas went to warn the zookeepers, but some tigers got in his way. The tiger looked at Thomas, and Thomas looked at the tiger. Eventually, the tiger moved, and Thomas continued. Then there was even more trouble. Two of the polar bears had found the seals and the penguins. A lion and a leopard were in with the zebras. An alligator had found the polar bear's enclosure. Someone had been removing the fences. There was a snake in a bird tree. There was a gorilla on one of the stations. There was a snake on top of a building. And a chimpanzee had found a new home on top of a very high rock. Thomas left Annie and Clarabelle for a moment and helped get some spare fences for the zookeepers. After a short while, all the enclosures had been fixed and the animals were back in them. All except the chimpanzee. The zookeepers couldn't get it down from the rock. Thomas had an idea. No, absolutely no, said Gordon. Thomas arrived back at the zoo with Gordon on some trucks and brought Gordon around to the chimpanzee. And clever Thomas had brought the indignity Gordon, who had bananas all over him. Clever Thomas. The chimpanzee saw the bananas and came down. First I get covered in rubbish, then they use me as a monkey trap. Oh, the indignity, said Gordon. The chimpanzee realised that there were actually no bananas to eat and that he could get more food in his enclosure. The plan had worked. Thomas took Gordon away and returned for Annie and Clarabelle. They collected all the visitors who had hidden themselves in the buildings. Everything was now back to normal and no one was hurt, luckily. Looks like you got away with it, Tom Moss. Although those fences by your tunnel are a bit of a giveaway.
Hello, said Thomas. I have a game for Minnie Mouse, the Toy Story characters, Winnie the Pooh and Friends, and Mickey Mouse. I have made and hidden some Play-Doh pictures of each of them with something special inside. Let's see if they can find them and discover what's in them. Ready? Go! Who will find theirs first? Ah, it's Pooh and Friends. Hold on, Pooh isn't really interested in the Play-Doh picture. He's more interested in the trucks full of honey. Oh well, I guess Tigger and Eeyore can open it. It's Muddy Pepper inside. So they found their picture. Who will be next? Said Thomas. Oh, and the Toy Story characters have found theirs.
Ooh.
So what's inside? It's Batman Thomas. So another picture has been found. It's just Mickey and Minnie left. Who will find theirs first? Oh look, there's Mickey's. Oh, and he's missed it. So can Minnie find hers? Yes, she's found it. But what's inside? It's Laddie, the Scottish Terrier from Puppy in My Pocket. Well done, Minnie. So it's just Mickey left. Can he find it? Let's give a bit of help. Warmer, warmer, boiling! Oh no, colder. Ah, he's got it. But what's inside? It's a minion.
Hello. Took your time, Mickey.
Well done everyone, said Thomas. You all found your pictures. Hi, I'm Dave and thanks for watching my video, which featured 4 of our favourite non-Thomas trains. Our new train was Minnie Mouse. It has 2 trucks, one with puddings on that wobble about, and a candy truck. The video also featured our Winnie the Pooh train with removable Tigger, Eeyore, Pooh and Honey Pot. It also featured our Toy Story train with each truck based on a different character. And our Mickey Mouse Express. Thomas has a game for everyone. He has 5 friends who are each hiding in different ways. See if you can guess each one. So let's begin. First up, the cargo pile. We'll remove one piece of cargo at a time. Can you guess who's hiding underneath? Ta-da! It's Luke. Did you get it? Let's move on to the next train. There's someone hidden underneath the sheet. Let's watch them travel around the track and see if we can work out who they are. Do you know who it is? It's Victor! Next train. I've edited the footage of this train. Can you work out who it is? Do you know? Let's slow it down a bit. Have you worked it out? It's Ben! Sorry if you thought it was Bill. Right, next train. Someone's hiding in this tunnel. But who is it? Well, look who it is. It's Emily. One train left. Someone's hiding underneath all of these plants. We'll remove one at a time. So who's underneath? It's Duncan! So that's it, we've found everyone. Thanks for playing!